Hello viewers, me and team here. Welcome back to Let's Play Here's Might and Magic 5. And when I left off, we were basically camping it out while enemies were attacking us. So, since then, what have I been doing? Basically what I said I was going to do. I put an angel and some troops on Isabel, namely 20, squires. And then I just went underground and cleared pretty much everything. Shadow Dragon fight was, I guess, semi-interesting. I thought about recording it, but really all you have to do is block them and use triple ballista and you win. And everything else down here was pathetic. Like Deep Hydras, I think I lost... How many did I lose to that? I think I lost like 1 or 2 squires. And the angel just stayed throughout. The angel's the only thing that survived the Shadow Dragon's fight. So, no tough call there. And then the AI is just periodically sending this trash at me. But the problem with that is that once you start hitting a critical mass, it gets to the point where the AI really can't do much. It's been continually killing all my archangels, which is pretty friggin' annoying. But my numbers of other stuff just keep swelling, even on auto combat. So this is kind of over. I'm just grinding for levels pretty much because I want to be able to win future encounters as well. But just to give an example of how stupid the computer can truly be, yeah, I just got Word of Light. Well, I have a nice boatload of artifacts that they bought for me. Where is it? Yes, so I think that was given over, and that was given over by Isabel. These things captured off of enemy heroes as they wandered by. Now, there's 2 AI scripts on this map. The first one is charge the town, and they will come from this portal or this portal down here. And those guys don't do anything except for run straight at your castle, or if one of your 2 quest heroes is vulnerable, they'll attack them instead. They don't do anything else. And then you have other heroes hired by the red player's town that will actually... They don't seem to have much of a propensity to flag mines, interestingly, but they wander around, they buy artifacts. They did reflag this mine, I think they did that on screen. And otherwise, they just don't do a whole lot. Nor are their armies as impressive, and they're the ones I've been snagging artifacts from. So an explanation of skills. Well, I've avoided logistics like the plague, managed to get light magic, enlightenment, and war machines all up to expert level. I have first aid and ballista. That's gonna really dominate future levels where I use Godric. And no logistics, so he's not going to rip me to pieces on that. Unfortunately, I do get expert light magic on him. Well, it depends on whether I'm fighting him or not. I do get the town portal. That's very handy to have. Not as handy as it was in Here's Might and Magic 3, but all the same. Yeah, I have Mass Divine Strength. Unfortunately, I don't think I have Mass Cleanse, but that's okay. Lightning Bolts. Yeah, not a lot of... Well, let's look at the light magic, because that's what we really care about. I don't think Word of Light's going to be that good with his low spell power. Teleportation could be useful. I can teleport creatures over town walls and teleport... Oh, yes. This, for grinding... Not for grinding. For creeping mobs, Expert Deflect Missile really reduces the damage you take from ranged a lot. And combined with the First Aid Tent, very broken against that. So between Mass Divine Strength and Mass Deflect Missile... That's pretty solid. I've kind of deliberately avoided making him too extremely overpowered in the late game, while also making him a very good rush hero, aside from a lack of logistics. But I just didn't want him to have that. There's not a whole lot else to say about Godric. Do I have a trading post I can use? I kind of neglected to check for those. And there's the artifact merchant. The reason I would use a trading post is just to mass up paladins. Because maybe after another fight or 2, which I'd show, I'm going to want to head for that garrison. There are 2 garrisons, one of them which grows daily and gets completely out of hand. There's really nothing you can do with it. And the other one's a lot more reasonable. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, Griffins and Angels have been taking a beating. My other troops have grown in number, and of course by now, even on Expert, with the resource limitations, I'm going to have everything built, and the Tier of Asha just makes it silly. So yeah, then I see a guy like this, I go kill him. Take his artifacts if he has any. Very few losses on quick combat. Really not a lot to this map once I stopped off. First couple fights, I just let them attack me in the town. Computer doesn't do so great with that. Couple more levels, probably not even necessary, but this is a great source of experience, one of the easiest times to get it, so I might as well. And since I'm not using any other resources now, I'm going to sell them off. Oh, the conversion rate is awful though. That's alright. I don't care much. Gems I might want to hang on to some of. And obviously they're my resource technically. Not gems, crystal. The one I actually kept on. And then, yeah, you get more paladins. And how do you do that? You train them. Upgrade. Easy peasy. More and more paladins swelling the ranks. It's stupid. And then every week or so, Red will send an actual attack hero, not just some idiot wandering by your town. And the difference between the two of them becomes less and less distinctive as time goes on. And yeah, I'm getting a ton of crystal because there's 2 crystal mines underground. And then just keep hitting end turn. As far as I'm aware, there's no time limit, even though the demon army is supposedly pressuring us. It's kind of silly. And yeah, they like their day 7 strikes. Once upon a time that mattered. But now that Godric's up on par with... Oh god! Actually, the pack of those is kind of iffy. Alright. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, I could probably train more though. On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, Goku powers up. Again. So, as long as I yell a lot, I think my troops do get stronger. I think that's how it works. Yep, just gonna make more paladins. I got in an argument on a different channel about which troops, well not really an argument, but a discussion about which troops are better to train. And archers are a popular choice, training peasants into archers, and that's certainly viable. But I think these guys are broken as heck, and these guys can just function as spellcasters then. So I think endgame, that's your best bet if you have the money for it. Because those 47 paladins, if I can win this fight, that'll pretty much be the reason why. Yeah, see, that looks pretty impressive, and a pack of archdevils certainly is impressive. But yeah, lose angels again, lose some imperial griffins and squires, but nothing major. Get a huge amount of experience, gain a level. That's pretty much what I've been rinsing and repeating this entire time. Refined manas, only half the required mana costs to cast spells. He's got pretty good setup already though. Mass haste could be useful. Or I could just throw defense on him. I don't know about defense. He does? Well, no. He leveled up naturally in defense very well. And so this stacking with it would be extremely obnoxious. So essentially I built another Isabella, but... Isabel. Except for he's a little bit less well-rounded. But also he has light magic instead of logistics. So he's going to be more of a defender type. Kind of not surprising that that's what he turned out to become. Still, I think that's good enough. I think we're hitting the point of diminishing returns. As soon as I can afford all my troops, I'm going to make a run on the border and complete the mission. So that'll end a very long set. I hope you guys don't mind too much. I know I went a little bit silly with the whole building him up, but I want to see him in a future video be more useful, so yeah, I decided to go that route. And this was a mess. Really? I don't think it matters. Just take what you have, and I'll sort out the rest. Maybe Isabel can use those to defend herself or something. Yeah, because this garrison's just not that hard to bust. I'll show it, I guess, but it's just not all that challenging. Could have recruited troops there too. Well, that'll be Isabel's job. If I need her to defend, she's gonna recruit these guys and foot it home. Because there's a decent amount of troops still. Oh, is that actually have anything on it, perhaps? Yeah, but again, nothing like the regular attack stacks. So no big deal there. And I do like light magic a little better than dark magic in this particular campaign because you have more access to light magic spells typically. And also, I think light magic is a little bit easier to deal with when enemies have it than dark magic. If you have dark magic, it just completely obliterates you. I just don't think I need refined mana. And yeah, I'm about level capped, so we'll just take advanced defense. Flag the mine, I guess, just because we can. And there we go. Almost done recruiting from there. I had a lot of creatures to recruit from there. Yeah, once you get the tier of Asha and reasonably leveled hero defending, you begin to stabilize. And then your creature's strength relative to theirs on a week-to-week basis just gets larger and larger until you win, pretty much. Yeah, I have a fair amount of troops if something comes for me. But at this point... Oh, it might happen. Alistor, huh? I don't think he can reach me, though, before the end of the turn, so... Or before the end of the week. Not the best timing by them. Although it is decent timing. I could portal back, actually. I have town portal on Godric, come to think of it. But, let's see here. Oh. Kinda limited, after all. Nah, we're gonna throw down pretty much everything we have here. I think that's fair. Is there a hotkey for this? Well, okay. How about M? No, that didn't work. There has to be a hotkey for it. I need to know it. Need to know it. I do not want to trade all of my crystal, although it's clear I'm running a surplus on this, so I'll trade away most of it. All that for a couple troops. But that might matter if I can't get Godric there in time. Alright, let's go. Do I really need to show this? Why not? I'm in the mood. Let's do it. Silliness. Okay, I'm not gonna do this because they're just gonna like chain nuke me here. All right. This is one of the feared things about Haven. Large numbers of that nonsense just charging you and obliterating you instantly. Now, do I just attack straight away, or do I buff? Oh, I can Divine Guidance and charge. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna... Interesting. Divine Strength or Haste. Actually, that's a pretty big damage range. We're gonna run Divine Strength. Okay. And then you go with Divine Guidance, although I have some other good stuff too, apparently. Wow. Between the yeah, on Godric especially, light magic, I don't need the ability that reduces the magic I spent. Yeah, 70% on missiles. And do I have the expert version? I must, because I have the regular version. No, I don't. That's something else. Well, okay. So I don't have mass expert deflect missile, but I can put it on one stack, and that will take away 70% of the damage associated with shooters hitting you. It's gotta be a terrible experience. That's pretty much the strength of Haven. Oh yeah, I also managed to grab a triple ballista on him, so he has that going for him as well. Wow. Wow. Am I missing anything? It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go crush these guys too. The damage is absurd. Yeah, I lost like different things basically. Not quite level capped. No, I can't move. No. Alright. Well, let's see what happens, huh? I don't think Alistair can beat her. But we'll see. Nope. Yeah, she's been level capped a while. Alright. Oh, a footman that's like outside the... Oh, it's letting me! Yes! Glitch the game! I don't actually want it to glitch. Okay, good.
Well done, Godric. Now it is up to me to hold out until Nikolai arrives. Hurry, my love.
Alright, Godric's gone. So we get a new objective, which is to hold Dunmorn against enemy attacks, which we kind of just did. Whee! Although all my troops just disappeared. What could possibly go wrong with that? Actually, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Interesting tidbit about this. Well...
He has made it! Was there ever a king so regal, a warrior so strong? I'm coming, Nikolai. We shall be reunited on the field of battle, though all the infernal hordes of Sheog lie between us.
Okay. Yeah, so... Okay, you check out his forces. Not the most powerful army when compared against, say... a throng of archdevils, zounds of succubus mistresses, a swarm of pit lords. People have played this map and gone the dark magic path with things like Puppet Master and Blind, which allows you, through some rather interesting manipulations, to both bust the garrison to the north, even though it grows way faster than you can produce units. And they've also managed to kill Agrael right on this turn that I have right now. Obviously, I can't do that. I can't even reach him. But they've actually managed to kill him, and it makes no difference, just so you know. So don't bother. Nothing you can do. And we get another cutscene. Whoa. He baited an attack. He went vertical, but then he went horizontal and dead-angled that horned demon. Well, that's not very fair. That's cheating.
Come, demon lord! By the soul of my father, I'll send you back to be cleansed in your fires!
It's so bright.
Not today, young king.
Uh-oh. It's not working.
What are you?
It's not working. In the words of I Want to Be the Bashi, lol, you died.
Things just got simpler. And a lot more complicated.
And more complicated, huh? That's a rather interesting thing to say there, Agrael. Don't worry, viewers, I like Agrael. He's just not very subtle.
Rest. I have called for
A healer. Too late. I am beyond healers. Beyond even the mercy.
Yeah, ordinary blade, you say.
Did this.
it. Are you sure?
I can feel something.
I think you can differentiate between a bolt of lightning coming through your torso and a blade.
Isabel.
Yeah, that might have been magic, Nikolai. Then again, you know, if you get shocked that badly, I could understand. You know, maybe you're just not with it anymore. That's reasonable. I mean, you did just get fried by electricity, and not only that, magic electricity. So, you know, he could be seeing anything he wants right now. And Lord knows what he saw. It hallucinates with all that lightning going through his brain.
The Empire is saved, my king. For this you will be remembered, as your father was.
King
Yes, remembered.
Godric, swear to me.
Anything, my king.
Queen Isabel. She will rule in my stead. Guard her. Protect her.
But she was not crowned. She
Swear it.
I swear it, my king.
Nikolai!
Ah, poor Godric.
May Elrath guide you. Guide us all.
Father, now the son. By the light of Elrath, who shall I be forced to come?
You're gonna outlive everybody, Godric.
You're Elrath. Where was he when Nikolai was killed? When Beatrice was murdered?
Hey, hey, hey,
Isabel.
hey. Godric's light
Isabel.
Queen,
let him survive. He's expert light magic.
please do not.
Elrath, if you've never listened,
And she became queen mighty quickly.
my love of my family, I swear
Ah.
vengeance on all demon
But she
kind.
just isn't as cool as
The
Catherine.
kin and the beast Agriel who did this today.
Catherine was largely sane. Okay, so this is the epitome of unnecessary, viewers. Especially if you're not playing on Heroic, don't bother. This took a while. Although, in fairness, it didn't take as long as you might think, only because they quick battled pretty much everything except for some of Isabel's fights. Most of those were quick battled also, though. Be surprised what can auto battle when you have an Archangel to use. I don't even want to think about that gold collected number. So yeah, 4 months. This mission is probably, well, I know it's doable inside 1 month if you have your heroes built correctly. But the problem is getting Godric a large amount of experience that way. And you need to use him later anyway. So build up Godric. We're playing on Heroic. You want a good hero in future campaigns, and you know heroes carry over in campaigns. In fact, I advocate building everybody up. I think that is the best experience for Heroes 5. You get to fight not only with your guys later, but you can fight against some of the guys you built up and take them down. And I did that in Armageddon's Blade and Heroes of Might and Magic 3 as well, and that was fun. But okay, this particular mission has gone on plenty long, and yeah, as you can see, I've done a couple playthroughs or attempts of this, and oddly, even though it took longer, I got a higher score, I guess because I leveled up Godric more. But even if you completely take just an eternity on this campaign, 249 friggin' days on something you just don't need that much time to do, it doesn't matter. If you're on Heroic, you get a lot of points. And that's that. Congratulations, new campaign available. Alright, viewers. This one is one of the harder ones for a while, so I'm kind of eager to take it on. Until then, the Me and Team signing off.